Hello fellow trading and investing fanatics. So today we're going to talk about Aqua Bounty, and they just had their earnings call yesterday on May 4th. And we're going to go over the details. Okay, so I have made a summary of the things they have done on the first quarter of 2021. So they have raised 127.1 million from the public offering of common stock on February 4th. They appointed Dennis Bryant as the sales director, indicating that they do want to generate more revenue in the future. And then they are going to have their new farm constructed by, well, not constructed by the end of the year, but they're going to start doing that by year's end. And hopefully they can get everything out by 2023. I believe that's what they said over here. Yeah, 2023. So their revenue for the first quarter is 74,000 compared to the year before, which was, I believe, was 7,000. It wasn't a lot. So bring in Dennis Bryant means they want to get this to an acceptable level of revenue for the coming year. And they burned 4.2 million that this quarter compared to last quarter, which was 3.1. And then they have about 211.4 million in cash. So assuming that they will burn more or less 4.2 million, well, they will be increasing because they're going to be building the new farm, plus they are going to also probably spend more. So meaning this is probably going to be an average, I would say, a cash burn of 20 million a year. And since they already raised 127 million, they could go on for 4 years without having to worry about running out of money. So that would be the safe bet, I would say. So this is their PDF for the financial report for the quarter March 31st, 2021. Now, there's not much to look at here. This is basically just telling you, how much they spent, how much money they have. So I'll link it down below on the video if you'd like to look at it. So we're going to go ahead and look at the charts and see how the investors have reacted to it. Okay, so we're now on the daily chart of Aqua Bounty. And right now, we just broke a downtrend line, but we're still below all the moving averages, the 20, the 50, and the 200. So that's not really looking too good for the stock, even though we just reported earnings and we had a positive day today. But it wasn't a very convincing report, to be honest. So let's look at the monthly chart, and you will see that it opened at well, I'm not too sure if it opens at 0 cents, but anyways, it's kind of like a cup and handle, but it's a long-term cup and handle. But anyways, right now we're holding on the $5 support, and then there is some more support in the moving averages of the 20 and the 50 month moving average. So the good news is there's more support below, and I think there's going to be some buying here. And we'll look at the weekly chart. Same thing. So you have the 200 week moving average as support below, and we also have the $5 support, just like on the monthly chart. Now we're going to go back to the daily. So right now, I think the odds are in favor of going down just based on price action alone. So me personally, I bought the stock at about $7 right here, right around this area, and rode it all the way up and rode it all the way down. Now I do intend to hold this stock for about two years, or until I want to see how they execute the plan that they have laid out so far. And I'm gonna keep on selling covered calls to reduce my cost basis and also protect the downside as well. Okay, so when it comes to the price action, what I do see in the future for the coming month or two is that there's a good chance we're going to trade down, I believe, because it's just the price action doesn't look very good, and we haven't traded above any of the moving averages since well, right around like March now. So it's been on a downtrend pretty much. So I have been selling covered calls on this stock. I personally own 100 shares of it. So right now, I have a covered call going on for the $5 strike, which I sold prematurely before it hit 5. And I managed to get the cost basis down to $5.68. I also recently sold some for a loss as I'm trying to get a new position in Nokia. So I don't mind selling a little bit of it because this is not my highest conviction stock. So with that being said, I'm also going to start I'm going to buy a put, the $5 strike put. It could be May or June depending on the price action, if we do go below 5. So once we close below 5, I'll be looking to buy a put to protect the downside and also keep on selling calls at maybe $5. I'm willing to give up the upside until price action shows me we can close above 6, and that's when I'll actually take a small loss, close out my defensive positions, and see where price action leads us to. But for right now, that's how I plan to play the downside if it does happen. If it chops around between 5 to 6, I'm okay with that, and I won't be selling the put, but I'll keep an eye on the stock and see how it performs over the next 2 months. Now, with that being said, that's pretty much it for the stock. I personally only have 100 shares for now, and I don't intend to add any more since this is a speculative stock. And for my portfolio, I'm quite happy with it. Of a $10,000 account, a 5% to 10% is how much I'm willing to put on a speculative stock. Max is 10%. So anyways, that is the report for Aqua Bounty. I hope that was useful and helpful information, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.